Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, The Problem Child, here today to talk to you about something that would change TNA forever. It fucking sucks. That's what's gonna change it. I'm just wanting to make an announcement like that because Dixie Carter says this about 200 times and nothing ever changes TNA Impact besides the bullshit that's on there. It gets worse and worse when it looks like it's getting better. Now, I know a lot of people that watches my videos know that I took tremendous shots over and over and over and over again at WWE. So this is no bias, guy. I will be doing the ROH video, but I can tell you for a lot of ROH fans, it's not going to be a positive video. It's not going to be that positive, but it probably won't be as negative as what I'm about to say about TNA. Let's get started with TNA. Where can I start with this travesty? Let's go ahead with what's been going on for the past. Of course, Hogan came in. It got a lot of interest and stuff like that. And he brought in a lot of guys with him, like the Nasty Boys. If you see my old videos, I have talked about that and so on and so on. But, I sit up here and I try to watch TNA with a open mind, but again, it just seems like it's a chore to watch, and it doesn't even seem like it's fun to watch. I laugh at TNA when I watch it, but I'm not laughing because it's not a comedy. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's not supposed to make me laugh all the time, but I'm laughing at the wrestling. I'm laughing at the storylines, even the storylines that's supposed to be serious. I'm laughing at them like they're basically like it's Def Comedy Jam or something like that. I'm laughing at the backstage interviews or the TNA reactions or whatever. I'm laughing at the whole storyline with Eric Bischoff, and let's start with Jeff Hardy. Let's start with Immortals, and I'll tell you what my problem is with the Immortals. It's a dead. You know what? Eric Bischoff said that Nexus was boring as hell, but I mean, give it to them. These guys are likable. So you got Immortals. So you got two bodyguards, Jeff Hardy, the drug enigma. You know what I'm saying, or the Antichrist of wrestling. You know what I mean? You know what? Jeff Hardy would win a fight if he threw a used needle at a guy, in an alleyway. Of course, Jeff Hardy will win every fight. I mean, but he's like the Miz of TNA. You don't really, and even in WWE, I've never seen him with the heavyweight champion, and just wonder why him. So that's just my opinion of Jeff Hardy. And wow, Oh God! And I mean, the group that they have, the Immortals, it's like the music is just terrible, and it's bow down bow wow, and it's like my fucking 5-year-old nephew or something can go around there and press the button on the damn piano and make that beat 10 times better than that. And I mean, it's just the production in TNA. I mean, you're on TV. You want to be number 2, but in reality, you're number 5 wrestling company. It's like, here he is. Just example. We're gonna go with Jay Miller. If your name was Jay Miller and you joined TNA, they would just put like somebody went to basic graphic designs in high school and just put Jason Miller and just had it blinking back and forth. And then they went and got some redundant guy to go ahead and make a beat. And then just say, okay, guy, walk out there. And that's your production and that's your entrance. You're just a flashing screen with your name repeatedly on there over and over again on this mega screen. And then you got, I watch TNA with an open mind. I have to say that. I do watch it with an open mind. But the stable Immortal it's so dry. You got these two guys nobody's interested in. and it's just going nowhere. It really is. You got Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. Ooh, wow. You know what I'm saying? You got Skull and Bulk. I don't know, from Power Rangers in the group. And then you got some other guy. I don't know. So, I mean, and then you got Eric Bischoff. Wow, they are a threat to be messed with. You know what I'm saying? You know what? If Nexus really did get in a real fight with those guys, I know for a fact Nexus would win. Then you got Fortune. Fortune. Ooh, 510. How many is in Fortune now? I'm sure they switch in and out, but I mean, it's like, come on. You know what I'm saying? It's like Fortune with 5 people. Now I think Ric Flair's out of it. I don't know. But how can you call yourself Fortune still without Ric Flair? Yeah, Ric Flair has no business on TV. And for all you wrestlers out there and guys that want to grow up to be wrestlers, learn from Ric Flair. Save your fucking money and watch the women you sleep with. Okay? Really. Not everybody has your heart out there when you have money. And also, just save your fucking money. Get your money that you're going to blow and put your money in a bank account somewhere. So that way when you retire from wrestling, you got a nest egg to fall on. So Ric Flair, one thing TNA is teaching people out there, besides the bully crap, and I'll get to that later, but the one thing they are telling people is, please, 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 save your money so you don't turn out to be like Ric Flair. But oh God, I mean, TNA is just so terrible, and I hate nitpicking at everything, but I'm just gonna do it because I took my share at WWE, so I have to do that. Let's see, Fortune, AJ Styles. I hear so many great things about AJ Styles, and back in early TNA, I would agree with you, but nowadays, I mean, AJ Styles, he doesn't cut a good promo. I've seen 10 AJ Styles in WWE. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like AJ Styles is a special guy. I see 10 of them in WWE. And I know a lot of people say, well, Vince would do well with AJ Styles. Vince had AJ Styles. Vince let AJ Styles go. If you don't believe me, go on YouTube and look up Hurricane Helms versus AJ Styles. And they fought on a Heat episode. So, I mean, AJ Styles isn't nothing special. Vince probably said, AJ Styles, I can go to FCW and pull out 20 AJ Styles. And he's right, because I've seen 10 AJ Styles on fucking WWE TV. Or hell, 5 of them show up on Superstars almost every other week. So, I mean, as far as AJ Styles being a spectacular guy, no. Beer Money, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They're APA ripoff. And anybody can go ahead and say, well, because I'm a WWE vet. I like WWE, a bit. I'm losing passion for that too. But they still are an APA ripoff. They drink beer. APA did that. They're gunners for hire. I'm sure Eric Bischoff did that when they first came in the company. How are they different from APA? The only thing different is one guy is actually not a black guy. There you go. And then Kazarian, boy, I thought he was good. And then I've been watching him lately, and I really just want to take something and ram it down my throat just to kill me, so I never have to see Kazarian wrestle as long as I live in my life, because he is the worst thing on TV right now. And people say whatever you want about Kazarian, his promo skills suck. His wrestling mobility isn't that amazing, and he's not a good draw whatsoever. He's not a good draw. There's another stable. Oh, the Scott Steiner crap that they're bringing in. You know what? Let Scott Steiner swallow in his own steroids and alcohol and stop bringing them back on TV, please. I mean, yes, I know I can turn the station quick, but, I mean, why waste precious TV time on Scott Steiner? You know what I'm saying? I mean, his feud and Robbie E. but that's part 2 of it. This is just part 1 of TNA. I'm ripping on the stables. I'm ripping on the productions. I'm ripping on the backstage people. I'm ripping on everything because TNA fucking sucks. You know, so stop trying to cover it up. Stop trying to sugarcoat it. Let's stop trying to be so damn nice about it. Saying, oh, TNA, they got this and they got that. And they're the young talent. Well, they're doing the same thing WWE's doing, not pushing young talent, even though WWE is starting to get around that way. But TNA still, you know, yeah, they pushing them, but nobody's caring. So if nobody's caring about these guys you're pushing, it's not the young talents that you need to push. It's something else that y'all need to do. But TNA doesn't care. TNA think they're doing their own thing. They still compare themselves as competitors to WWE when they're not even competitors to Rob's Chicken Shack down the fucking street. You know what I'm saying? He gets more customers than TNA do, and TNA give out their tickets for free. This is your boy, The Problem Child, saying peace, one love, and I'm out.